Okay, so this is the Fitbit Versa. This is that activity tracker for your steps, your calories burned, your trends of how you move throughout the day in terms of your activity, even your heart rate insights. It's so simple and intuitive. I love the fact that it even tracks your sleep insights as well. You get notifications on this one, so you know how you're doing throughout the day, and even if you decide to hook it up to coordinate with your phone, then you can even get messages and notifications from there. This is beautiful, it's comfortable, it's easy to wear, and it's been enormously popular. How many were approaching 50,000 ordered? Oh my gosh, almost 50,000 of these have been ordered today. And I venture to say a lot of those are multiple purchases, self-purchases, and also gifts. Because when it comes to fitness trackers, this is the one that people ask for by name, because Fitbit is the first name in activity trackers. What you're going to decide is which color you want. If you want the color that I have, it's called lilac, and I really like it. It's beautiful, soft, and very feminine looking. We've got it for you also in white. We have it in black, and this one is the Marina Blue. What you're going to get is the Fitbit Versa Lite smartwatch. You get 2 bands, a large one and a small one. You're gonna get the USB charging cable. It even comes along with a 1-month trial premium membership if you did wanna step up to even more insights and activities. It comes beautifully boxed. It's $89.99 today. Our normal price on this is $159. Now you see why everybody's going for it. You've got 6 flex of $15 and free shipping, and Lori Leland is joining us.
Hi, Tamara.
I see you've got your lilac going too.
You guys are, the lilac. I thought you were gonna talk about our challenge.
Oh, our steps, because I've been moving.
I'm like almost last, because I'm like sitting.
Well, you're working.
Right, exactly.
Or sitting, is that what you said?
Well, you know, I'm moving around a lot and then trying to sit in between, right? I'm not doing what you guys are doing. Everyone's running around the hallway.
The challenge
so excited.
Not that the hosts are competitive with each other.
Oh, not at all.
But the challenge is that we all were able to get an early preview of the Fitbit Versa. And we're in a little group, and we're trying to get the most steps for the day. Now, yours truly, was in the lead for a long time.
You were.
But then I've been edged out just a little bit by Miss Valerie Stepp, but the day's not over.
That's right, it's still young yet. But you can see how fun this sense of community is around being a Fitbit user. You can also see that when you do participate with loved ones or friends, it can be a lot of fun to challenge each other and just push each other a little bit more. Maybe you're like us, we want to cheer each other, we taunt each other a little bit too.
Right.
And you can do both of those things right within the Fitbit app, cheering and taunting all allowed. And then this is it, this is your Fitbit Versa Lite. So it's that big, bright, gorgeous, easy to see color screen. It's a touch screen. So I love the fact that I was able to put my family on there. You can customize your watch face, so you can make, put up there whatever you want, if it's puppies you love or kitties, or if you love modern, or if you love analog, whatever it is. And then check this out. You also have an app right there for weather, so that's really intuitive and easy to use. This is gonna automatically track for you all of your activities. So if you're walking, running, jogging, ellipticaling, whatever you happen to be doing, your Fitbit Versa Lite is gonna be able to track that, and all of your fitness stats are right here on your wrist. So at a glance, you can see exactly how you're doing. So I love this. I see that I've done 130 steps today. I have moved 1.5 miles, not bad. Burned about 1,800 calories, that's good. And I've had 12 active minutes. My heart rate right there is about 84. That's not too bad, 84, 85, right in there. And then this is gonna give me some information on my cardiovascular health right here. And then sleep. So you're gonna be able to see how many hours. Yeah, that's not so good.
Wow.
I know, right?
4 hours.
Yeah, and it gives you that sleep score. So this is a brand new update that Fitbit just added. So without buying a brand new device, you're getting new features. It says poor, that's not good. Oh well, let's move on. So look at all the stats are right here. So the sleep deep dive that you would typically have to do right from the application is now on your wrist, Tamara, and this gives you a look at the entire week. So really, really tons of information, plus every possible notification you can imagine on this gorgeous, easy to see, easy to read screen. It's awesome.
This is, you've got texts, you've got when you missed a phone call.
Yep.
You can customize that watch face as well. I love that it's easy to see. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's just a comfortable fit on your wrist, and it gives you everything. And when it comes to Fitbit, of course it does, because fitness trackers have been around for a lot of years now.
Sure.
And they have gotten better and better and better.
Well, Fitbit was one of the earliest innovators. I don't want to say they started it all, but they started it all. I think they started it all. This was about 12 years ago. I remember it was 2007, and what an amazing innovation it was to have a Fitbit. I remember the sleep tracking part of it. So now, fast forward 12 years later, they know more about sleep than pretty much anybody. So they're going to give you a lot of information instead of having to participate in that sleep study that can be very awkward and very uncomfortable, and then you have to go pay for it. This is going to give you an insight into your nightly sleep every single night. Now, really quick, I just want you to see the free application. And here's what I love about it. If you're gifting the Versa Lite this holiday season, this is gonna work with all the phones out there.
Okay.
Apple, Android, you know, with some of the devices, you have to have a certain phone. You have to have the iPhone, or you have to have whatever. This is Apple, Android, Windows Phone, Google Phone, whatever you have. This is gonna work, so you download the free app. So right here, I'm seeing the dashboard. This is just like all the information I showed you that was right on my wrist. Here's our daily showdown. I don't know if I wanna look at this, because I'm at the back. Me and Adam, but Adam's been on a plane for 5 hours, so he has a pass. Well, I've been on TV a lot, so that's
so you
my
have
excuse.
a pass too.
But you guys are doing great. Tamara, you're up here with 15,600 steps.
Right.
Amazing.
Yes.
And Valerie, what on earth did she do today? 24,000 steps?
Well, I think she ran a marathon.
Yeah, I think she must have. Wow, that is something else.
But can I tell you something? This snapshot is what I love about Fitbit.
Right.
And about having an activity tracker on my wrist, because it keeps you going.
It does.
Sometimes and I say this all the time, you've heard me say this 1,000 times. My husband tells me it's not what you think you do.
Right.
It's what you actually do that's important. And sometimes we think we're more active than we are. But being busy and being active are not the same things. You can be busy all day sitting at a desk in front of a computer, but are you active? And when it comes to Fitbit, it shows you what you're actually doing. So what I loved about that snapshot of our competition is that normally, if I got to 8,000 or 9,000 steps, I think that's fine.
Sure.
But because it was a competition, it pushed me to go a little bit further. And all of that little bit further gets you closer to your goals, whether it is to lose weight, whether it's to just get stronger, whether it's just to get out in nature a little bit more, whatever your goals are. Fitbit can help you get there.
It really can, and it's a great tool. It's a great friend. It's a watch. So you turn your wrist, you can set it to automatically come on, so you can always see what time it is. I love that. Or you can always double tap. So yeah, you've got that customizable watch face. It can tell you the time, the date. It can give you insights into your steps. Yes, it has heart rate monitor built right in, so you don't have to have that awkward chest strap. It's gonna give you info about your heart. I love the Fitbit Versa line, because this, I think, is the most attractive watch we offer. It is so lightweight, created out of anodized aluminum, so it is really cutting edge in terms of that lightness and the weight to it. I'm loving this blue. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at the styling here. It's soft, it's flexible, it's breathable, and it's adjustable. So really, really easy for you to wear. And then real quick, I want you to realize if you're gifting this holiday season, just keep in mind you're getting both bands. So you get both sizes, the small, medium, and the large, extra large in each box. So right down here, you're gonna get both bands. So if you're gifting this to someone with a large wrist, it will work for them. If you're gifting it to someone with a small wrist, it will work for them. We're including all of it.
Yes, definitely. And for today only, $89.99. That's the today's special price. You've got it on 6 flex of $15. Over 50,000 of these just today have been ordered, and we'd love to be able to send yours right on out to you. And this size, again, is a perfect size for men, for women, for younger, for older. It feels good on your wrist. Did we mention it's swim proof?
Yeah, it really is.
Did we mention that you don't have to baby this? Because when fitness trackers first came out, it was you had to take them on, or put them on and take them off, put them on and take them off. Not with it. Look at that.
You are speaking my language. I was giving Landon a bath, take off that Fitbit,
and then
jump
you
in the
forget
pool,
to put it back on.
put on the Flex. Yeah, switch to the waterproof one, and then you want to see the other one because you don't want the dots. You want the This one does it all. So look at this, water resistant to 50 meters. You can swim in it. You can take your shower in it. If you are doing a sweaty workout, it won't destroy it. I mean, I love that fact. So really, very, very strong, very tough, very durable, but extremely easy to use. I recommend wearing it all the time, especially at night, because it will automatically track your sleep. So this is something, we talked about it briefly when I showed you on my wrist, but right here in the app, this is something that Fitbit has always been innovators of. So they always wanted to give you kind of a whole body look at what's happening with you in terms of your movement, your sleep, if you want to log your hydration, if you want to talk about weight loss, you can do all of that with Fitbit. So real quick, I'm going to ignore last night because it was horrible. I only slept 4 hours. But look at this brand new innovation from Fitbit is called the Sleep Score. So now instead of going into the graph, and this was something they added not too long ago, it's called Sleep Stages. So it shows you all the various times you were awake and asleep and all the various stages you were in. Now it gives you this great little graph or all these little areas here that break it all down for you at a glance. So it's so much easier. Oh boy, so our Showdown is wrapping up soon, Tamara.
Oh.
It's the final countdown.
Okay. I'm not worried.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not worried.
Yeah, no, you're doing great. So I love that you can just glance and see how well you slept last night. I will tell you the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I grab my cell phone, right? Don't you do that too?
Yeah.
Because you want to see how well it went. How many times was I awakened? Oh, wow, I fell asleep a lot faster last night. And you know what's really nice about that? You can start to connect the dots. So for me, when I'm hitting my step goal, I notice that I sleep better that night. And it's a really good feeling. That's extra motivating because then you keep wanting to sleep well.
And that's why,
keep wanting to move.
That's why we say Fitbit Versa can really help you make better decisions. And I think that's the deal. Because it just spurs you along and gives you information that you wouldn't normally have. Because if you didn't have something like this, how would you know how many great sleeping hours you had, how many times you woke up in the night, how many steps you took throughout the day, how many calories you burned, how active you were, and so much more. What I like is that because it also works along with your phone, whether it's your Android or your Apple device, you can use those interchangeably. So now you don't have to have a whole lot of devices. You can have your phone, which we always do, and you've got your watch, and that's it. We made it very simple, and we streamlined this today's special offer because you don't have to choose a size. You don't have to just, choose the size of the dial. It's just so simple. You get 2 sizes of bands in here, so no matter if you're giving it to your 13-year-old niece or your 50-year-old brother-in-law, it's going to work. You don't have to worry about if they have an Apple or an Android because it's going to work. You've got an amazing value, so you don't even have to worry about if you pay too much or is that a great value, because it absolutely is. But it's a today's special, which means it's not always gonna be this price. Lilac, white, black, or marine blue are your choices. Definitely go for it.
Oh my gosh, what a great gift to give this holiday season. The gift of knowledge, empowerment, the gift of health, the gift of connectivity, because now you're connected to your phone. And that's one of the things I love about Fitbit. I'm not always like this all the time. Right? Because when that text message comes in, if you're at a meeting or you're driving your car, you can just glance at a stoplight, see exactly who called without digging in your purse. I mean, it's really a much safer way, especially when you're in your vehicle. So let me show you the notifications really quickly. From any screen, all you do is you swipe down. So that's gonna show you your notifications. When this call came in, it popped up on my screen, and Tamara, I was able to either touch to decline it, or I could answer it. So you swipe across the screen to answer, and then you just pick up your phone and you talk into your phone.
Okay.
Really cool,
that's
right?
Good.
It's really cool. And then check this out. So my mom, I love my mama, she's so sweet. She said, hey, we really need to get pedis. Can we do Tuesday? Yes, my toes are terrible. How did you know? Let's get some pedicures.
Moms always know.
Absolutely. She just knew. We're on the same timer, I think, on that. So anybody can see their text messages there. But the great thing about being an Android user, if you happen to be, and either way, you're gonna get a great experience. But if you happen to be an Android user, you can send a text message. Apple does not allow this, but it is okay with Android. So you can do yes, no, sounds good, or you can put in your own pre-done message.
Okay.
You can even touch right here to get some additional emojis, which is really fun. So you can respond right from your Versa 2 if you're that Android user, which is a lot of fun. And then in a moment, I'll show you some of the different notifications you can get, because you can get whatever you want. Do you want a call notification? Do you want a text notification? Do you want calendar notifications? Would you like to be able to glance down and read the first line or two of your email? You can do that here. Would you like to know when someone rings your Ring Video doorbell and your phone gets a notification, your phone sends it right on through if you enable that in the Fitbit app. It's amazing. So maybe you have a game you like to play. I've been saying Candy Crush, because somebody was playing it. Bill had it open the other day on his phone, and that tune, it gets stuck in your head. And if you want to know when your lives are renewing and you get that notification for it, you're going to be able to get that on your wrist too.
I love it. It's so customizable. It really is. I love that it just fits in any situation, whether it's a workout situation. It looks great with your workout gear. If you are wearing this even in more of a professional environment, it's nice and sleek. And for that reason, I think a lot of people are picking up that charcoal gray color because it is so sleek and it can look amazing in more of a professional environment. But it's completely up to you which one you want to go for. This one, very, very popular. It's that charcoal kind of look. Very clean, very sleek. If you want that one, I wouldn't wait too long on it. That marine blue is just really cool and sporty and something different. Speaking of sporty and something different is that white that is just classic. Looks super expensive too. And then I love the lilac just because it gives it a little bit of more of a fashion factor when it comes there. But it's completely up to you, whichever way you want to go. The color is the only thing you have to decide. Everything else works. Everything else is in the box, including the way you charge it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a great little charging cradle that we're going to include for you. It's right there in the box. And this is so easy to use. So you have some little indentions on the side. So you simply touch right there and it opens it up. It's like a little clamshell. And then you pop that right in and that's how you charge it. Really easy. It USB plugs, so you can plug that into any computer, or you can plug it to any USB plug that you happen to have. I've got the wall plugs that plug in.
Yeah.
I think we have one.
Like
I'm not sure. I think this is also available, but this is something that I'm not even sure what the brand of this is, but this is one that you could pick up. It goes right in the wall on one side, and I think this, look, it even closes. So if you want to carry it along with you, it's really portable. But then it's that USB plug on the other side.
Which is great. And something else I love about that charger is that it holds the battery, it holds the charge so well that you don't have to charge it every few hours.
Oh my gosh.
Like a lot of watches you do.
The ones with the big screens, typically you have to charge daily. And that is no joke. That is how it works. The really expensive one that's like 5 times this price doesn't do sleep tracking because you're charging it every night.
That's
true. You have to charge it every single night, all night. With this, you can wear it all day, all night. I will tell you my little pro tip. So what I do when I jump in the shower every day, I just charge it then. For, a few minutes.
That's what I do.
Like 10 minutes every single day, and then it is never dead, and then it's always fresh, and I'm always getting all of my stats. So really good.
I hope that you're loving this today's special, because we really did pull out all the stops to bring you exactly what you want. And I think it's a great gift idea, especially around this time of year. So if you're thinking about getting one for someone on your list, maybe think about getting one for yourself as well, while you could actually get such a great value with no matter which color you're picking up. Remember, you're not choosing a size because you're getting both the smaller bands and the larger bands in each box. So it is right out of the box. Right out of the box, ready to go. It's already charged when you get it. It's very simple. Just download the Fitbit app, which is free. And you can, again, on your Android or your Apple device, and you are up and running and in business. And the minute you put this on, you're gonna start to challenge yourself, and you're gonna really start to say, you know what, if I wanna be a little bit more active, Fitbit is gonna help me get there. We're gonna go on over so that you can see more, but while you're watching our presentation, go ahead and order yours. You can call us, you can go to hsn.com, and you can use any major credit card, and if you spread the payment out to 6 FlexPay, you get this home for $15. You can't beat that. Cannot.
It's a crazy deal, it really is. And setup, like you said, is a total snap. So you're gonna get a link when you place your purchase today to this setup video. And it's really simple. So the very first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna download the free application. And again, it doesn't matter what phone you have. You go into your app store. So Apple, Android, if you're using, again, you know, the Google phone, the Windows phone, you go into the app stores and then you're gonna be able to get that app. It's totally free. You say Versa Lite. If you already have a Fitbit account, you can replace your current device with the Versa Lite really easily. Then you're gonna finish that setup for your account. It's very easy. Put in a little bit of personal information. Just takes a couple of seconds to do that. Then you just click OK to accept the terms. Totally standard stuff here. And then you're going to have this little code that pops up right on your screen of your Fitbit Versa Lite. Plug that right into the application. Make sure Bluetooth is turned on, and then your devices are paired. So really, you can have this up and out of the box in just a few seconds. If there is an update available, I want you to realize it is really important you do that update. You know why? Why? Because Fitbit is always adding new features. I updated my Versa Lite yesterday, and guess what? There's a sleep mode now. I didn't have that before yesterday. So brand new, fresh, cool features constantly flying onto the app for you to just tap on, and now they come right onto your device. So Fitbit is always improving without you having to buy another fitness tracker. So just know this technology is better tomorrow than it even is today.
That's so good. It really is. And this is something that's gonna grow with you, as you can see, because it updates with the latest and greatest, and then all you have to do is accept the update and keep on moving.
Yeah. Totally.
Really, that's it. If you're just joining us, you're looking at our today's special. It's from Fitbit. It's the Fitbit Versa Lite. We were saying at the top of the hour, Fitbit is the #1 name when it comes to fitness trackers. And there are a lot of them out there, but it really did start right here with Fitbit. But even Fitbit has gotten better and better and better over the years. And it's so funny. I kind of jumped on board at the very beginning.
Me too.
And I have a lot of iterations of Fitbit, but this one is the easiest to use. And it's the one that's the most seamless in your life, because it is a watch, but it also connects to your phone. It gives you your notifications and so much more. And I'm looking at mine, so mine is upside down to you, but just simple and easy to use.
Remember this? So we'll take a little trip down memory lane, right?
Gosh.
For anybody that have these older devices, the Charge 2, the Alta, look at these screens. And I mean, we loved these. They practically had to pry this one off my wrist. I loved the Charge 2 so much. Look at the difference. Look at this. We have come a long way, my friend.
We have.
Look at how gorgeous this is. Full color. You can customize your watch faces we've talked about.
But can I say real quick?
Yeah,
I
sure.
think this cost around the same as this.
I mean, it probably did. Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Oh my goodness.
And it still works. All of my old Fitbit devices still work. Isn't that amazing? I strum on the charger, they still work. It's crazy.
So funny.
But I mean, you can customize this completely. So any of the apps you care about, whether it's weather conditions, we'll talk about that deep breathing and relaxation if we have time.
Okay.
The Starbucks app is preloaded on here.
Wait,
so
I don't know about that.
If you have a gift card, which I always end up leaving the house without a gift card, you can load it on here so that you can tap to pay, which is so cool. If you want to know sunrise, sunset, how many days till Christmas, if you want to play games, your little daughter would love this. If you have this on your wrist, my little guy wants to play tic-tac-toe all the time. So it's all about strategy with the two of us. Can I beat the 5-year-old or not? I'm not sure. So look at this. I mean, so much fun. So you can play. Yeah, look, they're letting me win. They let me win.
You win.
I win, woohoo. So fun things to keep your mind sharp. This is great for seniors, great for all ages. Fun things to do if you just have a little time to kill. You don't want to stick your nose in your phone like everybody does. Love the fact that you have a calculator right here too. Really handy tools. Call an Uber, manage your Nest thermostat. You can do it all. And all you do is you go into the App Store. I'll show that to you in just a moment. Look at this, not to scare you.
Yeah.
17 days until Christmas. Yikes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I know,
And you
right?
will get this in time for Christmas, so no worries about that.
It's crazy. But look at all the beautiful things that you have here. Whenever you want to get your notifications, you swipe down from the top. This is the new thing. So I was talking about them upgrading in the background. So that update I got yesterday, look at this, Tamara. So when you swipe down from the top, you get the double bars. You're gonna be able to, and I'm doing it backwards upside down, I put it in sleep mode. So it dims the screen and it keeps anybody from getting through with texting or notifications without having to shut the Bluetooth off on your phone.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that the best?
And that just updated on its own.
They added a new feature to your watch after you already have the watch. So it happens all the time.
You know what? Without you having to pay for anything.
And you're not
did
paying
you have to pay for that update?
No, you're not paying for it at all. Isn't that amazing?
You know what? That's such a big deal because I'll tell you, have you ever bought something, especially when it comes to technology?
Right.
You try to wait and wait as long as you can because you want the latest.
Right.
And doesn't it seem like the minute you buy one, all of a sudden there's a new one with features that you would have loved, but you just paid for yours? So I love the idea that even when you already have it on your wrist, when Fitbit says, hey, we came up with something new, thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
And just sends it to you, right? Who does that?
I don't
Thank you,
know.
Fitbit.
I know.
They're brilliant. They're so brilliant. Now, I hate to bring it up. I know it's a sore subject with a lot of us this time of year, but if weight loss is your goal, and maybe it's not right now, but in January it might be. Right. It's going to be for me. I just want to show you in the Fitbit app, you're going to be able to put into Fitbit how many pounds you would like to lose. Okay. Fitbit will calculate your daily calories and tell you how much you can eat. Really handy, right? So this is like a nutritionist. I mean, really very helpful. Then there are there's a giant database. There are hundreds of thousands of items that you can choose from in the database when you go to log food. I have been craving pizza all day long today, right? Okay. So it's gonna show me every type of pizza you can possibly imagine out at the restaurants, delivery pizza, in the grocery store pizza, homemade pizza, so that you can make better choices before you eat the food. You can see what the calorie is gonna be or the fat and all of that. Or if you want to be able to log it simply by using the camera on your phone, you're gonna be able to, let me just touch it right here. You're gonna be able to scan the barcode on that snack without having to log anything. It knew exactly what it was. Wow. How cool is that? It shows you the calories. You can say, hey, I only ate half of it, or you know, log whichever part of it you want to, and I had it for dinner, whatever it is, and then you log it, and it takes that food out of your daily calorie count and shows you how many calories you have left.
Oh my
goodness.
Good. Like you said, it is sort of like having your own personal nutritionist, but you pay a whole lot more to get that information from a nutritionist.
And a lot of people are doing the low carb diets right now and tracking their macronutrients. So if you're doing keto, this app will do that for you also. So it can help you with that low carb lifestyle, and it also works with MyFitnessPal too. So MyFitnessPal works with your Fitbit device.
It just gets better and better.
Yeah, it does a lot, but if you're just getting this out of the box to start moving a little bit more than yesterday, figure out what your sleep is like, and then see who's calling. I mean, it is amazing just for those daily functions that make life so much more convenient.
I tell you, it's our Today Special, and you can see why, because it's literally jam-packed with everything you could possibly want. For today, as our Today Special, it's $89.99, when normally it would be $159.99. So $89.99 today. You can use any major credit card and get it home on 6 flex of $15. But I can actually make it a little bit better, actually a lot better. Whoa. And that's if you don't currently have an HSN card. If you apply for one and are approved, you can take $40 off of a single item that you purchase here at HSN with that brand new HSN card. And this would be included in that, which means it would make your Fitbit that does everything we talked about and so many things that we haven't talked about yet, $49. It would be the best priced Fitbit ever. Ever. Like ever. So if our today's special price is good, but you're saying, I wish it could be a little bit better, that's the way you make it better. You can use any major credit card, but if you want that extra $40 off, you apply for an HSN card, and when you're approved, you get it. And this is coming to you for $49.99, and you could still get 6 flex pay on top of that and the free shipping. So that might just be a little something to think about. But while you're, you know, because we are 17 days away from Christmas, and if you're shopping for the start or the first nights of Hanukkah, you've got about, I think it's 14 days before that starts. So You've been out there, you've been out shopping in the stores, you know what's there, you kind of know where the prices are. A lot of people were trying to get those doorbuster, blockbuster deals. If you didn't get them, you haven't missed them because you're seeing it right here. This should cost basically $160. It doesn't today as our Today Special.
It's such a great deal. I've never seen a Fitbit fitness tracker with this many features for this low of a price. Oh, look.
What?
And I just hit my steps.
Oh, yay!
Yay, so I got the fireworks, I got the celebration. By the way, yeah, my goal is 8,500. I lowered it to 8,500 because Fitbit met me where I was. It didn't judge me, but it said, you know what? You're not moving 10,000 steps every single day. Should we lower that goal slightly so that you have a more attainable goal? And I said, absolutely. And now I hit it much more often, which makes me feel that sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
It does motivate me to push a little bit further. Really, really awesome.
Okay, and I love this. So you can see where the app updated because
right.
because we are in a little bit of a competition. And Valerie right now is in a temporary lead. I'm just gonna say it like that, Valerie, if you're watching. And I'm in second place. But Fitbit is going to count all of your steps every time you're moving, every time you get up from your desk and you go down the hall to the printer or to the refrigerator, wherever it is you're going, when you're just moving around your everyday life, when you are exercising, when you are out for that intentional walk, when you are trying to get a little bit more activity in your life, Fitbit is gonna let you know. And you do start to, you know, wanna get your steps up, wanna see at the end of the day how well you did, because it is those small decisions, that small sense of accomplishment every day. This is how you do it. You don't have to go out and run a marathon. If being more active and being more energetic and losing weight is your goal. It's not the big things we do, it's the little things every day that really keeps you on track. And that's where Fitbit can help you out with that. Like you said, without judging you.
Right.
Without saying you failed. It's not about that. Everything is a celebration here.
It really is. And I was telling my husband the other day, it's like not every single day do I hit my goal.
No.
But imagine how much more often I hit that goal now that I have Fitbit.
You know.
I mean, because I know, right? And because I push a little bit further. When I see I'm closing in on 8,000 or 7,500 steps, I'm like, I'm gonna make it to 8,500. I can do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at 10,000, I'm like, oh, that's a lot. You know what I mean? It's not something I do every single day. So I love that Fitbit can really meet you where you are. And again, free application, Apple, Android, any type of phone out there. You don't have to be married to a specific system with this. Windows phone, Google phone, all of that will work. The other thing I want you to realize too, and we haven't really talked about this in a lot of detail just yet, is the fact that you are getting your Fitbit Premium 1 month of service. So if you think about your Fitbit as telling you what it is you're doing, your Fitbit Premium service will tell you what to do next.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? Okay, right?
Yeah.
So it's collecting all of this data and information about how much you're moving, and now it's helping you take that next step to better health. There are some really cool guided programs here. There's a 2-week program for restful sleep right here. 1 week intro to healthy habits, run training. So that's for somebody brand new who just want to start running. That's a 3-week program. Get More Z's, 2-week program. So these are all available. But check this out. This is your health and your fitness stats. Again, this is part of that premium membership, so you get a month free to try it. I have a feeling you're gonna love it. There's no obligation though. They have actually worked, the folks at Fitbit have actually worked with healthcare professionals, and they have said, oh, there's Suzanne, and they have said that these are the things that a healthcare practitioner wants to know. So you can print out a report. This gives you a full report about everything going on in your body. This is just the cover page and an example. This is not my data. I haven't even looked at it, honestly. But the cool thing about this is you can take this into your doctor or your personal trainer and really start a conversation about what might be going on within your body. Talk about sleep. You can see heart rate, and you can see history of how long you've been wearing your Fitbit Versa. It's all pulled together in this really neat, tidy way for you to print it out.
And it's real information. It's not just what you think.
Right.
You know, you might say, well, I get 8 hours of sleep every night. No, you don't. You get 5.5.
Right. Exactly.
I'm active. Not really. On a scale of 1 to 10, how active are you? I'm about a 9. Well, this sheet says you're about a 4.
Right.
Because sometimes we think we are more active than we are. We think, those things. But I love that Fitbit just lays it out, cut and dry, very simple, and it gives you a place to start and a place to grow. We need to mention, This is swim proof. You can
Yes.
get this wet, so you don't have to worry about that. And it used to be that fitness trackers and fitness watches that you could swim in were very expensive. This one, as you can see, our price today is not, but you can swim in this. You can shower in this. You can sweat in this. You can attach it or connect it to your Apple and your Android phones and devices. So this is gonna work universally for everyone. This is for men, this is for women, this is younger, older. This is your notifications for your text messages and your phone calls, your calendar, as well as your fitness tracking. And again, I've got it upside down because I've been looking at mine, but this is the way you're gonna wear it. Seamless, beautiful, very sophisticated looking. I'm wearing it in lilac. Which colors do you want? Do you want lilac? Do you want white? Do you want it in charcoal, or do you want it in that marine blue? They're all great. Charcoal is very popular because I think a lot of people put them on and they never take them off. So when they're going to work, when they're dressed up, this is what they're wearing.
It's really good. I mean, and this is all interchangeable band technology. So you can find other bands readily available from Fitbit or, you know, or other retailers, and you can get a lot on the Azon website, and many of them are very, very affordable. So you can put other bands on here if you want to switch it up. Just real quick, that gorgeous blue, I love the blue bezel here, but keep in mind the other remaining three choices, that charcoal, the white, and the lilac, you can't make a bad mistake because they all look amazing. They all have a silver bezel. All have a silver bezel. So no matter which one you get, just keep in mind, you can always add and change up the band later, which is really nice. I think this one is great because, I mean, charcoal is super gender friendly. And then let me show you really quickly how to interchange the bands. It's so simple. There are some little levers right on the inside. See these little dots? You simply pull the dot this way and then pop that band right out. And then you can put in the new one, and this lever just slides right back over in place.
Oh, very simple.
Really easy. I changed mine out today.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it's very simple. I love how easy it is to use and wear. Oh, and even the band itself, as you're seeing up close, it's not stiff on your wrist.
Soft.
So it's gonna just breathable. It's gonna bend and just move and flex along with you and your wrist when you're working out or when you're on the computer, and it's not gonna get in your way. I think there's so many great things about this Fitbit Versa Lite that, whether it's for you or whether it's somebody that you're giving it to, it is going to be universally loved. It is gonna be the one that if you give it to, let's say you're gonna give it to your brother or your best friend or your daughter, they're gonna put it on, and every time you see them, they're still gonna have it on because it does everything you could possibly want it to do. To be a fitness tracker, but to also be a tracker of really your life, just like our phone is, but it's on our wrist, easier to access. Our price is for today because it's a today's special. We've got it on 6 Flex, $15 to get these home. So even if you wanna try it, or maybe you're saying, I think I want it, but I still wanna go out and see what's in the stores. Okay, order yours today, you get it home for $15, free shipping. And then you have it. And then just keep it in your back pocket. Go out into the store, see what you can find. If you find something else that you'd rather give, send this back. If not, at least you have it and you got it for the best value.
It really is such a great deal. So couple ways to activate it, 3 actually. Push the button, double tap, or you can set this when you lift your wrist, it'll automatically come on so you can always just glance down and see what time it is. Awesome, right?
Yeah.
And then real quick, maybe you notice with that always on continuously monitoring heart rate monitor that your heart is racing a little bit. Maybe you're having a stressful situation, your boss called. You know, whatever, your husband's bringing home 10 people for dinner and you haven't cooked. I mean, this is, you know, this is life. There's a lot going on. This is a 2-minute, there's also a 5-minute deep breathing and relaxation exercise built right in. This is guided breathing. So it's just assessing your breathing patterns. You just slow everything down.
Okay.
And then it gives you these nice gentle vibrations. So if you want to, if you're not driving a car and you're home, you can close your eyes. I love this. So this helps me wind down at night. I'm the kind of person that I'm just always thinking and I can't get out of my head sometimes to relax and fall asleep. So this is a great way to just kind of shut it all down and connect your mind, body, and spirit. Inhale, exhale. I mean, I love it. I think it's so helpful. Leslie says she does it with her son, and it helps them both to wind down before bed at night. Isn't that great? Just a nice way to just recenter.
Right. There's so much with this. And really, the way you use it will be completely different than the way the person next to you is going to use it. Because the apps that are going to be important to you are the ones that you're going to focus on. It can do a lot, but let it do what's important to you and, you know, grow with it. When you first get it home, for you, it might just be your steps, your calories, just very simple. And then you'll venture into some of the apps. You don't by any means have to use every single app, but I love that it's got the functionality to do that. So you can grow with your Fitbit. You're not gonna outgrow your Fitbit.